Leos, my lovely Leo risings. How can I not be wildly in love with you? Every Leo I know is spit and fire. Spit and fire. So, Leos, it's all about regular routine from last week. So it's about not creating anything right now. So last week it really was about in the house of work and routine. So it's focusing on work, it's focusing on routine, and it's not about creating something new. It's not about a new journey. Leo risings, I'm telling you right now, it's not the time for you to create something new and to jump into a new journey. And here is why. Because you are moving from, and these are my Leo risings, not just all Leos. If you're a Leo sun or moon or have tons of Leo in your chart, yes, the energy is there. But truly, a Leo rising, where the house systems fall, this is falling in your 6th to 7th house. It's not a time to start a new journey when you go between those two. So it's about working on the routine and the job you already have in place. That is what the focus is right now. So last week was about seeing a new routine. It was about getting healthy. It was about taking care of yourself. I feel for the fire signs, they're fixed, absolutely, and they're the hardest working signs ever. But when it comes to taking care of themselves, self-care, there's some trouble there sometimes. I'm off on a wrong tangent. We have a broken heart. So, Leo risings, it's a hard time. You're having a hard time creating a new start in something because of your broken heart. So, if we're looking at this from the aspect of going from the 6th to the 7th house of relationship, you're a little focused on what has gone before you. But you will have victory. You will have victory on letting that go. So the fact that the Magician and the Fool came out in the spread is monumental. Again, that's 0 and 1, 0 and 1. Like you are at the start of a journey. So scratch what I said. It's about not starting anything new, which truly it probably isn't about starting anything new right now. You got heartbreak that you need to clear up still. So having that heartbreak to clear up, you don't want to create something in heartbreak. That sets the tone for something um, more challenging, more toxic, there's more challenges to work through for sure when you're starting from a heartbreak place. But sometimes, that's a place to start too. You do have victory here. So you have victory. I was speaking very much about routine and health and things like that. So there's a victory on your health. There's a victory on the routine. And there's a victory of overcoming this broken heart. So if our Leos overcome this broken heart, what are we going to see here? So it's not right now any ideas. There's no new ideas on stability and material stuff. There's not any movement. Your thoughts may be immature, where this is for the Leo that wants to put up a house, right? This is the Leo that wants to set up a foundation. It's not time to set up the foundation. It's not time to communicate. Again, you have victory, you have a broken heart, and you're looking at things. It's about trusting the divine. It's about trusting your belief system. It's about trusting, learning something new. So I once was given the advice to get out of our feelings, get into our heads. So if you like to study or learn something new, by really indulging and investing into something new, you will move out of this broken heart. And now when I say investing into something new, we do have all these new cards, and it's not about going in the direction that you're thinking about, because that's what's coming through here, Leo, is your consciousness. But spirit is stepping up and saying, hey, why don't you just focus on learning something new right now? Why don't you focus on upgrading a certain skill that you have? So it gets you out of this heartbreak place and puts you back into that place of joy and happiness, that place of when you met her or him, you were in. So that exuberant, energetic, Leos are so full of life. When they're not full of life, it's very painful to be around a Leo. So we don't want to start a relationship with a Leo in that painful place. We want to start a relationship with Leo in that jovial, happy, abundant place. So by going back and looking at your skills, like, if you're a lovely Leo that had their own business at one time and haven't been able to set that up where you are, this is a great time for you to dive into new skills that will enhance that business in some way. So let's take our female entrepreneur in the fashion area, which would be a lovely Leo thing to do. And they do nails and they do, pedicures and manicures and all that kind of good stuff. Well, this could be a real good time to branch out into lashes or to branch out into extensions or something that, makeup artistry, things like that. That is where the focus should be now that you have decided that maybe it is a potential with this relationship and maybe this is something you do want. You're still brokenhearted. You're going to have victory, but the way to your victory is actually focusing on yourself right now and not that partner. It's not time. This is an absolute elixir, but it's not the right time to start anything. So when you focus on a new skill, something that makes you feel confident and better about yourself, then you'll have that confidence to step forward in the way that will be received. Because one of the things with the sun is, man, you guys are so powerful. So if you meet someone and you're nervous, that nervousness flows right into that person and that person reacts to that nervousness. If a Leo is in the room, that Leo is controlling the energy of the entire room. I can assure you, unless my friends a Virgo's in the room, then the Virgo is going to control the room. But the Virgo will absolutely succumb to the Leo because a Virgo knows that they can control, and they only control when they feel threatened or they have to control. Other than that, they'll let the Leo control. So Leos, you walk into a room, and if you're in a bad mood, holy hell, that whole room is going into a bad mood. So it's about getting yourself better, and you have victory. And you know what? You know yourself, Leo. The sun is fast, it's quick moving. So, you focus next couple weeks, this Mars Venus conjunction, you focus about marrying your feminine and your masculine together, and you're definitely going to see these flip up and you're going to create a new beginning. Now, please understand that it might not be the new beginning that you might not think it is, right? We have the Tower reversed, which the Tower reversed sometimes is avoiding a fight, avoiding something that you know has to happen. Yet at the same time, sometimes in this situation, because last week we spoke so much about routine and work, the Tower, if you put in the work into your routine and you take care of your health, you do turn the Tower upside down. So one of the things Leos are is they're super psychic and they're super, they may be ridiculously self-unaware, but their spirits are really connected to them. So you can avoid a Tower here if you are taking care of yourself and your health, and you're letting this heartbreak move through you by studying something new and having a victory. But if this Tower does hit, it is to realign you into something new. So here's the deal. If you can't do this, then what's going to happen is the Tower will come and it will put you into this new phase. So we have choice. We have free will on this planet. Astrology, tarot reads, all of that. You have free will. You can do it the easy way or you can do it the hard way. That's the free will. You can choose the gorgeous blonde lover that you have or the brunette, bad boy that you have. You have a choice, right? But you don't have a choice over what's happening in the larger scale. You are about to move into a relationship, whether that's a business partnership, whether that's a massive partnership with yourself, whether that's a boy girl partnership, you are moving into that. So, who and what and all the dynamics are up to you, but the partnership is happening. So, if you know you're going to move into something, then one, you can relax and allow the foundation, which is not good right now, to be set in stone in a solid way, either through your own hard work or through allowing the universe to throw that really big monkey wrench into your plans. So I'm going to leave that at that. That's an amazing, beautiful reading. Leos, my Leo risings, you're absolutely at a really great place in your life. I know for the last couple years it has not been easy for you. It has not been easy for a lot of people, I can assure you. But I know the Leos that I'm working with as my clients, they have had some tough times these last couple years, and it's almost like that good feeling that that situation is right there. It's right there for the taking, but you can't grab it. It's not solidified yet. Even if, the person's living with you, you know that there's not a complete connection yet. There's some friction standing in the way. Well, this is about you, Leo. It's truly, truly about you. It's about getting out of that heartbreak, because you cannot move forward if you're heartbroken. A Leo just cannot. You're all heart, and if your all heart is broken, you can't be nothing to nobody. See you next week, Leos.